Hello and welcome back. Sorry, I was mucking around my video with my recording software trying to get this right. Now then, remind myself I have got to... Now then, yeah, I have got to plant the samtar and I am on oats. That is exactly what I wanted to do. Smashing, let's get this going. Right. Course play. No, we don't load and deliver. That's better. I was going to say, why is it not letting me do that? Generator, 12 foot, no field margin, and generate 3 headlands is fine. Fantastic, and go. Smashing job. Right, now then, let's get... I left that, didn't I? I left that on purpose, I remember now. Right, okay then. So, we need to get the roller ready. Did I take any contracts on? Remind me. No, not got a fertiliser spreader, have I really? There's lots of sowing jobs though. Cotton, oats, cotton. Oh my life, there's a lot of cotton going on. Let's have a look, we might be able to... We're not a bigger one than this though. Gordon Bennett, they're all tiny weeny little things. That's 6 metre, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. No. Cotton, wow. Tiny little planters. Oh my life. Terrible. You know, no, I'm not feeling it, really not. It's too early as well for our... Ooh, AI worker Philip is blocked by an object. Philip? Didn't I name them different names? So why has it gone back to the default? I'm going to have to check this out. What are you blocked by, Philip? That's what I want to know. Have you given up the ghost? Oh, you're blocked by a tree. Seriously. He's scarpered. Would you believe it? Yeah, I can see why, Philip, that's... Yeah, you wouldn't be expecting such a long thing. Let's lift that a minute. Let's do this properly. I don't want to cut that tree down, really. I might adjust the field somewhat to allow for that. Yeah, because we want to streamline this so it all works nicely. Right, Philip, I think that should be... Oh, let's zoom in, that's way out. Yes, it really is. Create job. Field is right. Nearest. Target. See, yeah, you're moving straight away. That's always a good sign. Really is. Shouldn't have any problems now. Shouldn't. Brilliant. Excellent job. Now then, let's have a look at our grass. Yes, that's true. We could rip this field up. Now then, does this need ploughing? Let's just have a look at the... See if I can remember as well to look at the right screen. Yeah, just that little tiny bit on those wings. We did buy the plough, didn't we? The RYC1, I'm sure we did. Yes, we did, I remember. Do you know? Yes, I can see it. Excellent. Let's grab that. And I think this needs a bit of TLC. I seriously do. We like this tractor. Oh, catching on. Definitely needs a good old clean this. Wow. Well, it goes to show that our equipment is working hard. It really does. Wow, that mucking off. in all those nooks and crannies. That looks good to me. Okie dokie. Right, let's get these wings. We're going to have to use the map a little bit because I'm not 100% sure where these wings are. Ah, yeah, I know where it is, of course. It's those bits that yes, this bit here, where I actually manually added this section. Yeah, this entire thing. Let's just make sure it should be just to about here-ish. Why is still shit? Oh, stones, of course. And the next bit is down at the bottom. It should be pretty much here. Wow, wow, wow. Stop. Yeah. Really is about here. Wow, it's a tough old hill this is. Not sure if this might be more than one width. Well, it's nice to see this pulling stones up because, yeah, on the Hobo's Hollow map, it's not pulling up many stones. Let's have a look. Oh no, actually round the corner. Let's just go round the corner and we'll do one more back, I think. Yeah. Just a touch more, I think, just to be certain. I think I'm about right, but... Oh. Okay, Andy. Now, Andy, why were you even there? That's what I really want to know, because... Seriously? I don't even know how you got there. Yes, do you know, there are times. Right, I think all we've got left now is the middle of the field. Let's just set a standard worker. I can't be doing with all this drama. Ah, yeah, bits and bobs aren't quite. Right, this is... Yeah, this is only on the very edge of this being actually able to be used, so I'm not expecting miracles. Right, that looks about right to me. Right, standard worker it is. Sometimes simplicity is the way to go. Ooh, he says as he knocks his... I'm going to need those in a bit. Yeah, we'll get this cultivated as well. Manually do that while they're busy with that. Wow. Yes, 2 bales I got out of that all that grass. That's all. It's not the most... All through my own silly faults, of course. I believe I mulched half of the fields. Oh wow, that's putting up some stones this time. Right, cultivator. Let's get this field up. Now, are they little stones or big stones? They look little, but I don't know. It might be... Yeah, I'm not sure. Fantastic at steering, this is absolutely amazing. For such a big tractor. 310 horses. Now, I did mulch this already, well this bit anyway, so still not 100% used to the new mulching. It still doesn't feel natural. It's yeah, there's some things that it's amazing how new sort of things and tricks and new things haven't quite stuck with me yet. See boxes, equipment about. Right, let's just get this right. I'm too close to everything. Let's pull out a bit. That's better. Right. Still forgotten that word again. Cruise control. Yes, that's not the cruise control. And do you know, my words, it's shocking. Oh. Now why are you not actually? That's bizarre. I know that land is water. I do have access to this land. It's better. Weird, you have to go a different angle to get that. Cruise control on. Manual gear change. Yeah, still not, even with this update, not 100% happy with gear changes. Oh, wow. That wasn't very good. Have to go around at different angles to try and get that bit. Yes, I certainly think that was probably one of the most... I suppose it's only like cover crop though, really. You can use grass as a cover crop. It's... yeah, this will give us a fertilised state, although I can't remember if I think I double fertilised it anyway in my silliness. I'd forgotten that I was going to gain a fertilised state by doing this. So, yeah, in a way I've wasted the fact that this is going to give us a fertilised state. Just check, I'm sure I am right. Yeah, I'm completely blue. Silly me. I should have done a single one. I was just going to say, has he stopped? But no, I can see them going. I think I'm going to have to do a bit of manual touching up though. They seem to be missing, coming very close to the road. It's amazing the different textures and that from the. I do like it. It's weird. I'm not used to it yet. Right, Philip, I don't believe you. I don't think you're telling me the truth. I've seen the fact that I need to do some work. Let's swap over. Let's, if we set a worker going. Yeah, in fact, if we just tidy this little bit up and set it going. Smash it. Whoa. Right, let's swap. Let's go over there. The fence. This corner done. Ooh. It's a bit front heavy when you lift the cedar up. Well, the farmer next door's been busy. He's ahead of us. He's got growth showing straight away. Amazing. Surely that means if it's planted in February, that means it's going to be cotton, doesn't it? I'm sure cotton's the only one that actually you can plant. Or is there something else? I think it's just cotton. Let's have a look. I've got to get used to this. I have. February planting is... You were right, Mr. Smith. Yes, you've been paying attention. I like it. Yeah, cotton it is. Ooh. It says... Been paying attention, then doesn't put the cedar down. Oh, I don't know. What do you like? Yes, I think it's from April onwards we should start to get some baling contracts to come through again. We may be availing ourselves of some of those, but I'm going to try to pick them well. Ooh. Wow. Reminds me, what was on special? Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Should do this and just... It's a shame, it's almost one pass, but not quite. Right, last pass on this one. And we shall set the work again. I'm just going to see... I'm going to sort of try and think ahead a little on this one. See if there's any nasty trees like on this one. We're not going to bump into the fertiliser spreader, the manure spreader on that field, so... Right, okay then, let's have a look. Not sure if that section down there is going to catch it out. I'll be glad when we turn that into a yard, because it really is bad for the workers. They always seem to get snarled up at that turnaround section. Right, let's course play it. And then we'll crack on. Oh, we're doing a good job though. Right, create job. No. Course play. Oh, excellent. Yeah. That's all good. Generator. 3. Generate. Go. Just have a quick look to see if anything else. I don't think anything else is going to catch us out, if I'm honest. Can't see it. 3 headlands. Can't see us bumping into any. No, they should miss those trees. Should actually pass them by. Let's grab the. Let's get this finished. You did do a good job though, Betty. Absolutely amazing. I think I'm going to have to look at their names after this. I did name them, but it seems that it's forgotten my names and gone with the standard ones. I did try to give them exciting names than Betty and things like that. Oh, okay. What I was saying. I'm just going to have a look at that in a minute. Do you know? Gonna finish this now. Oh, it's a bit down there. Whoa, skidderoons. Skiddy. Right, oh well, there's quite a bit down there actually. Yeah, we should set work again on this bit and then we'll finish that top section up. Andy, where did you get stuck? Oh my life, seriously? Oh yes, I was forgetting about the length. Yeah, that would do that, that's true. Yeah, it adds a bit of length on, doesn't it? It really does. Yeah. This is where this kind of contraption obviously actually adds quite a bit on, but this, yeah, that's the other thing. The Fendt GT is a long tractor. It's a very strange shape, and that is seriously, I can see why that would do weird things for seeding. It's got a longer profile than a traditional tractor. It can be an advantage in certain jobs, but certainly not in this particular one. So we'll just set this going, and then we'll start on the second round, I think. Yeah, I'm not blaming Courseplay for something that's down to a non-standard tractor, shall we say. Fendt GT is rather a unique beast, though very good, very versatile, but obviously even versatile tractors have limitations. Jack of all trades, master of none, as the old saying goes. It's very true. For saying it's only on the edge though, it manages up the hill fairly well. I mean, it's losing speed, but not enormously. Okay, I think that was the AI workers just finished on the other field. Great job. Nearest target. Second bit, which is there. Go. Yeah, it's moving. That's always a good sign. Let's have a look. We may need to just clean up a little. Just got the top section to do on this. Oh. Okay, so you didn't quite. Well. Miss those little spots. Shall roll once the, yeah, in fact we can grab the rollers after this. We'll just finish this. Get this finished, get the rollers, go and do the first field. I'd like to get everything, we've already fertilised, so we're actually, yeah, we've hit the ground running. We should actually be able to manage everything really that this needs today, I think. It's just the, obviously the bad thing is we are going to need to weed this time, but we have our weeder. We've got to be careful about speeding time up too much though. I did this on my Hobo's Hollow and it rushed through the first growth stage and went straight to medium because I literally slept through the night, and obviously it went through to the second growth stage, so we've got to be careful. Careful, I don't want to miss the thing and have to lease a herbicide sprayer or take a hit by going and leaving weeds in the fields. No, seems very bad to me. Okay, last bit, I think. Yay, let's fold that up. Let's grab the rollers. It's just going to be a bit of a mad dash across the road, really. Ooh. Well, I didn't quite let go of those. Yes, this is the only bad thing with using the Cambridge rollers is the fact that obviously they're always on and you've got to... Ooh. we shall see also if these stones are big, because if it is, these aren't going to be rolling. So, right, let's have a look. Cars will put that away. Oh, I know. I'm not to run this man over. Yeah, thought they were big rocks. Right, okay. It's a shame. I think what we'll do is we shall leave them in this year because they're only sparse, and we'll grab some next year. Hopefully we'll, well, we could lease one if nothing, but I don't want to risk our money. It's going to do a slight amount of damage, but this is only slight. Blocked by. What are you? Ah, turnarounds. Seriously. Needed more headlands. Okay, okay. It's traditional worker it is. It just goes up and down. There are advantages sometimes to traditional. We've done the nasty bits anyway. Wow. Yeah, it looks like I probably need 4 headlands then for using this. That's just tight. I don't want to leave bits undone. Right, let's grab you then. Let's get back in you. Of course, it's changing gear this time. I struck in first last time. To do a manual gear change. It's weird how sometimes it works and other times it doesn't. Yeah, that tree is awfully close really to this boundary. I think we're going to have to do what we did on that other one and just get rid of how close that is to that. It's just way too close for any implement. It's going to be a problem all the time, to be honest. It really is. Where did I start? I did start the rolling back there actually. It's hard to see the roller on this, it really is, very faint. One field after this left to do. Oh, that's better, I can see it in that light. It's weird, in different angles, I can see that it's plain as day, but on the dark side, when you're going up, I could see very little. And don't get too carried away. Not to miss any. Let's just tidy this up. That is it. Let's have a look. 23. Oh yeah, that is good. Definitely. Wow, well, let's crack over. Let's next door then. There's an awful lot we can actually do. Yeah, I do like how sparse the stones are on this. This, obviously, although wouldn't give you a good income from stones, is more realistic, I think. I did always think it was a little bit too... yeah, too many stones. Makes it a little bit game-like, which I know is a game, but what I mean is obviously people always go on about realism. So I mean, I know obviously, well, there must be stone pickers, because obviously the Dagelman must be legit, but I'm quite sure it's not quite. Oh, what do I know? Truthfully, I can't say that really, can I? I'm not really a farmer. Only a real farmer will truly know how much stone is produced or picked up, kicked up. I would imagine, though, realistically, that this process gets less and less over the years, unless you went deeper and deeper, in which case, of course, yes, you might grab new stones. But yeah, as you work this field, I would imagine, obviously this is a representation of farming, so yeah, we'll always kick stones up, which is the difference between this and real farming. Right, we've done that. Let's go back down there. Let's avoid getting in the way of the worker. He says, where are you going? Where are you going? Seriously? I think I missed a tiny strip. I did, I can see it. It's a slightly different brown. Let's just get this done. His work is lethal. Right. Let's be careful. I've got to be so careful about these. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of tidying up to do, I can see, but let's not roll that or I'm never going to see it. Careful, I want to leave that so I can see it's still there, even if I have to roll later. Quite a bit of tidy up to do here again. Let him go first. No, mind you, he shouldn't be coming this way now. He really should be going up there, so it should be safe. It says. Still some bits of red, like in his ploughing. That's the top bit seems to be stone. Maybe it's stone, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I did miss one patch over there with the ploughing. That's definitely stones up here. Yes, wow, quite a lot actually looking at that. Sarah, oh wow, it shows you the name of the worker, Sarah. Now then, let me see if I can remember the key configuration. Sure, that's that one. Okay, it's not that one. I could have sworn it was that one. Okay, let me have a look in these settings. Is it in this then? I thought it was. Okay, I'm gonna have to check what that is. I could have sworn it was. Yeah, let's take over actually, to be honest. Because yeah, there's a lot of fiddling around, he's not doing it properly, so let's get this completely done. Yes, I'm quite sure this is going to be quite a productive session, if I'm honest. Very productive. Seeded, all fertilised, rolled, that'd be fantastic. Everything done in one hit, all of our 3 fields. Yeah, I'm in a similar situation on the Obo's Hollow, and that is obviously traditionally a lot of people, a lot of content creators, a lot of farmers, as in-game farmers now, as in comparison to real farmers, obviously really go mad on the fields, but especially on the American map, you get a second. So you've got to be careful, is what I'm trying to say. I think you can overdo it on the amount of fields you get. I'm not saying we've reached that limit, I don't think we have. And also we only have the single harvest, so yes, it's definitely, yeah, there's room for more. But on the American map, because it's 2 sets of harvests, yeah, you've got to be careful, because it's an awful lot of work if you intend in doing both your fields twice. It's an awful lot of income. I think I'll only buy another couple of fields, maybe one large one, or maybe I would like to go large on that, I seriously would. So if that is the case, I think what I would probably do is, 1 second, let me just see if there's any cleaning up to do. I think we were good. There's this bit over here, wasn't there? Yeah, I see it. Brilliant. Ooh, no, that's not. That's just right, this little bit here, and I think we'll set the work going on that while we finish rolling on this. Yes, I've also got the 4-metre Amazon on that, although I have just bought the 6-metre. It's one of the, I'll show you. I will show you, rather than, now then, Cedars. Yeah, it is the, no it's not, it is that 6-metre. When I got it in the sales, I didn't realise 300 horsepower. It weighs 6 tons. Most tractors just can't manage it. It's tremendous. I'm using the Case Magnum, which is only just, it's 249 horsepower, so technically just under, but obviously it's in the right range, so it manages it, but weight wise it's only just there. I think ours will be okay with it, but it's only a 6-metre. I just don't understand it. There's the Great Plains Planter 18-metre, that's 280 horsepower. Then you've got a little 6-metre that's 300 horsepower. Makes no sense to me. Right, let's course load this. Now, hoping, right, we're going to try 4 on this one, 4 headlands. Right, create job. Right, everything's good. Open. 4 headlands. Now we want counterclockwise. That's better. Now then, that's going to have to turn around. Let's just see if that manages to do that. Are you clever enough to do it? That is the question. What you... I don't get what you were trying to achieve, Sarah. Not impressed? Seriously not impressed at all? That was not even a valiant attempt. I can't say anything in your defence. That was absolute utter rubbish. Let's try that again. Right. First waypoints. Target position is the first one. Go. Let's see. And now you're looking better. Oh my life, what are you doing? Yeah, you are Betty, I agree. But you know, that was there first. Let me move it out of your way, being as you're trying to do the impossible. Betty, it's long since... Oh, well, it's not Betty anymore. Seriously? Yes, I did stop you manually because that was abysmal. It really was absolutely abysmal. Let's get you right into position and see if you can actually do the job. Push that bit out of the way. Okay. Last time, last job, and then we're going to do it ourselves otherwise. First waypoint, go. Well, at least they didn't try to do a funny twizzle. That's better. We'll see if 4 headlands is good enough. Right, let's see if we can get this job done without all this worker woes. Seriously. We're going to have to... Yes. Let's do this end over here. It's quite a bit of clean-up. Yes, I'm on a deadline. I've got till 7 o'clock, 4 minutes to go. So I might need to pick this up and pause it very briefly or add it to the next session. We're nearly done, nearly managed. Yeah. It's just going to pit me at the post. Yeah, it is definitely because... Definitely is. The annoying thing is I've set an Alexa alarm, so I think I'm going to have to... Yeah, have to be clever, I think. Should finish this. Say this is the last little bit in this field. We'll have a look on the map quickly just to make sure. Ooh, there's a patch on the right hand side. Just here. Oh yeah, I see it actually, I do. Yeah. Let's see if that's fixed that. It should be. Oh, there's another bit, the bit that I did take the cedar on just over here. It should be the biggest patches. There might be some tiny touches, but not a lot. Oh yeah, they are little tiny turnaround bits that are hard to find, so I'm happy with that. was clever of me. 7:30. Didn't need to worry about that at all. Got my wires crossed. So fine, can get cracking. Got another half hour. Should actually do this in that time, I'm thinking. A very productive session. It's nice to be working on our own fields, it really is. I know we did the first year work on our field, but you soon, obviously with only having one field, it really doesn't take long to actually get that sorted out. Now then, wait, we do have traffic coming. Yeah, we're good. I know. Right, let's just crack on. Ooh, be careful. It's gonna get walls, move out of his way. Yeah. He'd only just started. It's a bit previous, really. Should have let him do 3, but. I do like the way we've sculpted this field as the curve thing made the corners a little bit better and everything. I do like that. Can't always make massive improvements, but yeah. I can hear him, he's close behind me, wow. Or she. Can't see. Smashing. I'm thoroughly enjoying this, and I'm also enjoying the fact that we've built up from one field. It's a nice place to be. We're up to 3 fields now. Our equipment base is quite good. Not perfect, but it's, yeah, we're beginning to get almost most things really. Quite chuffed. Right, let's pull that away a little. Shouldn't be the way. Shouldn't. We'll follow them this time, it seems to make more sense to me. Yeah, this is not really the best way to do this, is it? That I'm only extending very slightly. Really. But if there's anything we can actually do, I think we're done completely, if I'm honest. So we're not really wasting our time. It's just that we're not being as productive as I'd like. I'd like to have allowed him to get a couple of rounds, or she. I can't tell if it's gentleman. It's the man with a Benny hat. Smash in. At least I can see where he's gone. Ooh, he says, come on now. I think I've run out of things to say. I'm just, I can't think of. It's amazing sometimes I have conversation ability. I can sometimes waffle for England, but other times you just, I can't think of what to say. which is, I'm not used to being in this position. It's not normally like me at all. I usually can talk about anything. Yeah, right, let's let him. There's no point in it. Let's have a quick look at the map and see what is what, and let them get a bit ahead. Yeah, let's stop the engine a minute. So then, yeah, we did mulch as well. Yeah, we've mulched, we have rolled, we have limed, we have ploughed what was needed to be ploughed. We are completely dark fertilised on our 3 fields. Let's go and have a quick look at field 20. Just want to have a quick look at that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's have a quick gander. I think it's a fenced one, isn't it? Sure, it's the one where we keep banging into the fence. I'd like 22 as well. I did say I'd like this entire section, and I do mean that. I think it makes sense. So this one I do. I'm not very keen on that, but Courseplay can work around islands. Yes, it is fenced. I thought it was. Oh, it's a grass field. Actually, yeah, it's one that I should have known that. Because of the contracts that come up on field. I think I will miss that. Or do we buy that as a grass field? Our own grass field at some point. How much is it? I don't mean now, obviously. Oh, 50,000. That really is quite reasonable. And remind myself, 24. This is a lot more, I remember. 71. It's not a lot more. 22. 58. Now that represents better value in my eyes. 24. That's a little bit odd. Yeah, I would like to buy this entire sort of section 25. I bet that's a couple of £100 grand. Oh, nearly. 26, 86. Now that's the one. No, it's not. 27's the one where I ran around the edge of the water. No, I didn't actually. I ran down that line. Oh, I always forget you can't see the mouse. Down the edge of 26 towards the water. There's a bit of a pathway, and that's the one I went around 27 all the way back up to the bottom of the bridge where there's hardly any path and you nearly fall in the water. Yes, I shan't be making that mistake again, but I'm sure that's a grass field. I'm sure it is. Right, let's go back. So yes, that's the master plan. It really is, but obviously we've got a long way to go before that. But I mean, equipment wise, we've got the Dominator. We're doing quite well. I am chuffed. It's not, don't get me wrong, to be honest, you could stick with the starter harvester on this pretty much always and stick to that, really. But, this is where he's doing the backwards and forwards bit, isn't it? Yeah, it is it is. You know, yeah, seriously, you're making that so much harder than it needs to be. All that faffing around. Let's get cracking a little bit. I'm not going to time lapse it, it's not worth it. Awards, but it literally is not going to take us an enormous amount of time. Will have been a very productive session. I'm well chuffed with our progress to actually seed, fertilise, roll, all of that, and finish that in this session is an absolutely amazing thing in my eyes. I'm quite chuffed. Yes. See, I'll get a workup going in a few minutes. Just want to tidy this outer section up, and then we'll get a traditional work. We'll get that top of the field done, and we'll just get this lozenge shape. Just want to check a few things out. Can't remember when the harvest is. March, September time, I think. Or is it earlier than that? Is it August? August rings a bell. I think it's one of those that obviously the game starts in August when you start, so I think it is August. We should have a look. That's not using the consoles. Wow, he's managing well to get up a hill with that. No, that's actually done already. Yeah, let's get this section done, thinking about it. Just cut this square off here, just make this ever decreasing, we should be able to set the traditional worker going up that way, I think. As we just check on dates, I'd like to see, would be nice ones to actually not have to do contracts, but just bring in some serious money. Definitely helps us. Missed a bit there, I'm sure we did. This is yeah, I don't like looking, this is not very nice to work on. You can't see so easily on this texture where you actually are or where you've been. You can sort of in places, but it's definitely not my favourite texture. Passes, I think. Let's just grab that bit that I think I've missed. I'm sure it's here, just on that little edge bit. I think there's another bit just up here, just there, I think. I think this should do us. Oh, this is a hilly map, it really is. So another thing I love about Hobo's Hollow, it's as flat as, really is a flat map. Very nice. It's got contours still, but not, you know, it's quite a nice American rolling prairie type map. I do very much like it. Right, let's set this going in natural lines. Just tidy this corner up. There's a patch that I think is just beyond. Yeah, it's a bit like a corner just here. It's going to be, yeah, just one bit, and then we shall set the worker going up and down. Yeah, just here. I think I missed a little tiny section. Brilliant. If we set this going at, yeah, I should say, okie dokie. Let's get that rolling bit done. No, let's not. Let's leave it a minute. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We want to change this now. Ah, yeah, we can see. Oh, yeah, I have done all that now. Fantastic. So that's all we've got left. Ooh, little tiny patch there that I've missed. Might have needed cultivating, so it might be one of those where you roll over it. I'm leaving it. It is a tiny patch, but yeah. So, grand plans for the future, 24, 25, 26. Let's have a look at the months of harvest. I am sure it is oats harvest in July. Ah, wow. Actually, that's much earlier. Only by a month. And actually, you can harvest in August as well. But hopefully, with its planting in the very first month, we'll be ready in the very first month to harvest. Smashing. Excellent. That's that done. That didn't take very long, did it? Right, so let's get this top end done. Rolled. Yeah, I'm well chuffed with that progress. I know I keep saying it. It's just bowls me over a little bit when you do well at something, when things work out. Yeah, we did work hard though, I might say. It's not come without any effort. We did an awful lot of baling contracts. An awful lot. Right, let's see if I can see my line. It's about there, I should say. Ish. Yeah, it's not bad. It'd be nice to do this. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of we've completely fertilised, rolled and everything, what kind of yield we get from the oats, and of course we'll be baling as well. It's going to bring in additional income, which is nice. We'll see what kind of expansion we get by the end of the year and buy another field or not. Mind you, I do intend on doing a bit of baling as well, but I would like to choose my contracts a little wiser this year. We're not quite so hungry or desperate for we're already doing sort of reasonably well. So there's no need to go to quite the lengths that you do when you're... I'm not saying hungry, because yeah, I am still hungry, but what I mean is it's that pressure. You're not under quite the same pressure, because you know you've got to work, really pull out all the stops. Mind you, that makes it sound like you're going to be lazy, and that's not really what I'm trying to imply, but right, let's try not to be rolling things up if not seeded. Oh, that's rose bit done. Let's just get that done. Now, why is the worker not doing down this end? Don't get that. And he's missed this end. What? What a load of rubbish. Well, not impressed with that. Don't understand why they've missed out all that they have. Look at that, little tiny square. Could have done a better job myself. It's ridiculous. It really is. Don't understand. There's no rhyme or reason with that at all. No logic. It's totally... No, you are. I did stop you manually. I'm not impressed. Not impressed at all. It's rubbish. Do it myself. You will. Missing bits out. I don't get that. I don't understand why they never... Yeah, why I missed all this lot? It's got plenty of turnaround space. It makes no sense to me at all. Sorry, I'm quiet again. I'm concentrating, just trying to really look to see what's not been. Let's have a quick look actually on the field map. Oh, there is a little square I've missed still. Let's have a look. I couldn't see anything that I'd missed there, but I have. Definitely a square. Can't see it. Can we see it? Actually can't. Unless it's this bit here. As I rolled, but didn't actually see. Let's have a go. Right, now then, let's get this done. It's nearly done. Nearly now. The end is in sight. Thank goodness. Just this box. I think there's a bit up that top as well I've still got to do, so. Do this traditionally up and down. Yeah, there is that triangle as well. It's doing well. It is. I'm quite chuffed with the effort from the FS22. It's not a massive horsepower beast, but it really is doing a cracking job. This is really on the very edge of what this can really cope with. You wouldn't think so. You really wouldn't. Yeah, it is amazing. Obviously, in FS19, I often used to try and stick as close to the horsepower requirements of the tool. Well, it's only a range. It's not cast in stone. Obviously, you can't use a 100 horsepower tractor for an implement that's 300 horsepower. You'd be lucky if you got anything out of it at all. But if it was 150 and you're a 100 horsepower tractor, you will still be able to do it. It's just obviously your speed will be reduced, and also going up hills would still be a nightmare because it's just not meant to do that. But it's still really to be in the range of the implement, not an exact science. Right, I think we may need, yeah, 2 I would say. Not nearly 1, but just a little bit too wide I would say. Half a metre to spare, I should say. Yes, it's close. Smash in, then it's just a roll in. Ooh, got 5 minutes. 5 minutes till 1/2 should just about manage it. I won't really do any tidy up. I'll have to abandon my tractors where they are. Well, within reason. I think I can clear the field, but with this, yay! I think that's us. It is, apart from that spot which we already knew about. Right. Abandon this on the side of the field and get this bit rolled in the middle. And as far as I'm concerned, that was a very productive session. All work though. I would have liked to have had a bit of fun, but just have a look to see the sails and that. But right, let's go grab that. Let's roll, and then we can literally, yeah, rest of this year until harvest time. It's a matter of we can just do contracts because we've done all the work on our fields. do like that. I love the sound of the Cambridge rollers, if I'm honest. I really do like that. And I think I'm going a bit mad with the overlap on that. Let's get this, or we're going to be here forever. Yeah, the ones that I've got on the Hobo's Hollow are twice this size. They're more like a 18 metre, but then they are big fields. So yeah, it's. I did say that on this one. This is one of the smallest sizes I've ever had, but it does fit. It is in keeping with the fields. It doesn't feel like I'm working any harder or longer, really. I mean, this is. I suppose this is could do with slightly bigger, maybe one more, but. Yeah, with having to go across the road and that and avoid things, I think I'd sooner stick to believable width. And one, again, it's storing them as well. I haven't really got anywhere to store much larger ones presently. Maybe something that we can think of, that yard I said across the road, it might be something we could stick a bigger set, but you've still got to come across the road. Yeah, it's trying to be as realistic as possible. It's just tidy these little patches up. Right, this should be. Oh no. I don't think it will be the last pass. I think I'll not quite to manage this. One and a bit. Even with the perfect pass, I don't think I'm quite. Oh, I'm closer than I thought though. I was right, but not by a lot. Only just. There we were done, pretty much. Let's just store these then till next season. Brilliant. Another year's rolling, another year's. Look at that beautiful river. Another year's field prep all finished. Let's see if we can do a better job of. Yeah. On the right one, actually. Right, I am going to leave it there because in 1 minute my Alexa's going to shout, so I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue with me on this exciting journey where we've actually landed so far. I'm well chuffed. I'm going to say goodbye for now.